Doriana, thank you for being in time. It's nice to see you again. So the idea is today start working on the book. Did you receive the book? Yes. So today we're going to work on pages 8 and 9. But the idea is supposed to start with the reading activity I gave to Mr. Javier yesterday. But Angeli, okay, give me a moment. I'm going to move Angeli. So I think we can start socializing this vocabulary from the reading, okay? So let's wait a second for Angeli. Okay, that's great. Angeli, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing? Okay, Mr. Javier joined. That's great. Welcome. Nice to see you again. So, Angeli, the idea is to start with the reading practice, okay? With the reading activity that I give to Mr. Javier yesterday. So he just joined. So let's give him a second. Okay, so while Mr. Javier joined, we're going to check this vocabulary. So at the beginning of this PDF I sent you yesterday, we have some word with a definition. So let's check it. It says, the title, because it is important to read the title, is Bad Blood. When a vampire visits a young couple in love, they can and their love survive. Before the reading, do the preparation to tax first, then read the text and do the exercises. But we're going to focus on the reading, okay? Good morning, Mr. Javier.
Good morning, teacher.
How
Good
are you
morning,
doing?
everybody. Yes, I'm fine.
Okay, that's great. We're going to start it with these words, okay, with the vocabulary, and then you can read it. So here we have some words that are included in this text, right? So the first one says an instinct. So it says, it's letter E, it's a natural feeling that helps you to act quickly. An instinct, I think, is a clear word, right? It's similar to Spanish. Selfless. It says, letter F, caring about other people more than yourself. So caring about other people more than yourself. If you have any question about the definition, let me know. Then we have pathetic. I think it's as well is a clear word. It's similar to Spanish. Letter H, it says, so useless or weak. That is annoys you. To hiss. This can be a new word. It says D. To say something aloud, angry, or whisper. Do you know the meaning of whisper? Okay, in this case, his could be also como shh. Okay? Pity. It says letter G. Not important and not worth giving attention to. Reassuring. It says letter B. Making you feel less worry. Como animar. Okay. To gaze. It's a letter A, to take someone or something for a long, to look at someone or something for a long time. And finally, to bump into someone, to touch or crash into someone without mean to, como chocarse con alguien sin intención. So far, do you have any question about these words?
No.
Okay, thank you. So, Mr. Javier, you can start reading, please.
Okay.
I'm trying to go down. Okay, here you are.
Okay. Bad blood. David and Emma gazed to each other across the table. The young couple were content. The meal was delicious. The candlelight was soft, and the music captured the moment perfectly. David looked at Emma's beautiful smile. All the pain of the last breakup, all his doubt and fears about love melted away. His hand reached out and touched hers nervously. I have something I want to ask you. Debbie searched her eyes to see if she guessed what was coming. Her smile was reassuring. She squeezed his hand. You needn't worry, whatever it is. I'm sure I will say yes. A huge wave of excitement went through him as prepared to ask the most important question of his life. From the corner of the restaurant, a stray man welcomed them. He sat stiff, unmoving, at his table, pretended to read the menu, but all of the while he stared with cold eyes at the young couple. But at their table, David suddenly felt his nervous return.
Okay, Mr. Javier, thank you. So let's talk about the vocabulary. What word you consider that are unknown and you check?
Noun, sustantivo.
Unknown, desconocidas. What word you consider that are
Okay, well,
unknown?
in the reading, I guess the first word because I don't know what's the meaning, but in my investigation of the dictionary, I write gaze. Meaning is to look at something or someone for a long time.
Okay, thank you. What else?
Candlelight como candle vela, light, luz de las velas.
Yes.
Break break up is a phrasal verb to a specific ends of relationship, marriage or girlfriend and boyfriend ends or relationship. Reach out is a expression to communicate with a person or group of people like this. In this okay, squeezing ham. She's squeezing ham. I don't know. I don't know. This is a press something with firmly or touch anything with a personal feelings. Yeah. Eh, mm, Stiff is it's similar. It's a synonym of firm or hard. Um, that's all.
Okay, thank you. Well done. Thank you so much. So the idea is to try to learn new vocabulary, right? Reading aloud is a good way to practice our oral expression and reading, of course. And looking for these new words, the idea is to try to keep it in mind. It could be good if you take notes about this word to try to look for them from time to time, okay? Como mirarlas de vez en cuando. Try to learn new words, new vocabulary. Could you summarize this first part of the story, Mr. Javier, in your own words?
Okay. Part of the history. I can understand the couple. The couple there is David and Emma. Uh, they goes to the restaurant to talk about their relationship because there was a uh, was a was I was a breakup in the part of time of the past. They talk about the hope to improve their relationship. In the final of the part of the history, David noticed about the person to in the restaurant because the person is seeing there.
Gaze, right? In this case, we can use gaze.
Oh, it's,
To
the person
prioritize, right? Gaze at them.
gaze there then.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Javier. You did it pretty good. So the idea is to try to use these kind of exercises to improve our skills. Then we can try with another kind. But so far, we're going to start with this. So this was just the first part because it's like a 6 pages, no, like 5 pages history. So let's continue. This is the next page. So, Angeli, you're going to prepare this page for tomorrow. The reading, you're going to check the pronunciation, the vocabulary, right? And tomorrow you're going to read it aloud, tell us about the new words, and then you're going to summarize what you read, okay? But notice this is
Since,
a little bit longer.
excuse me.
Tell me,
Uh,
just the second page, okay? Page number
okay,
2,
second page. Okay, thank you.
the complete page, just page number 2. This is a little bit longer. Okay, so thank you. So tomorrow, Angeli. Okay, so far so good. And remember, I suggest you to take notes about the new words. The idea is to learn new words. Okay, yesterday I sent you this file, another thing. What was the other thing I sent you?
Something about brings up.
Bring up. Okay, you're right. A phrasal verb, right? So what is the meaning of bring up?
Mencionar.
Mencionar. Okay, good job. Remember, the idea as well is to try to learn new phrasal verbs. Phrasal verbs are important for this level. So, in the chat, could you type a sentence using bring up? Each of you are going to type a sentence using bring up, okay? Remember, bring up means mencionar. So, let's try to write a sentence. So, I'm going to
Sorry, what word? Break up.
bring. I'm going to type it. First of all, I'm going to send an example, right? But in this case, the verb is in past, but in present is like this, bring up. That's a phrasal verb, right? Mencionar. Okay, Ariana, could you read your sentence aloud, please?
Yes. Every time I bring up their Swift, my friends roll their eyes.
Thank you, I love it. Good job. That's true, right? For sure. Okay. Thank you, Ariana. You're a big fan of Taylor Swift. Okay, that's great. Well done. Thank you. Mr. Javier and Angeli, when you finish, let me know. It's just one sentence, okay?
Yeah. Okay, I sang it.
Okay. Could you read it aloud, please, Mr. Javier? Thank you.
Okay. Sometimes, okay, something. Sometimes When I talk with my wife, I break up the bills of the month.
Okay, thank you. That's the adult life, right? Okay, Angeli, go ahead.
My mom break up about the dinner. She doesn't like broccoli.
Okay, good job. Thank you so much. Well done. So remember, bring up, mencionar, a new word. Okay, so now let's start working on the new book. B2, right? And this book started with Unit 1, Family Efforts. So let's start it. It says pages 8 and 9. So if you have the book, you can open in these pages. This is the first one. So again, Unit 1, a family effort. Effort means like asuntos, right? Asuntos familiares. So starting off, we're going to do this. Work what aspect of the family life that each of the photograph or the photos show. Which of these activities do you most enjoy doing with members of your family? Which do you prefer to do with friends? Why? What are activities you enjoy doing with members of your family and why? And how important is for you families to spend time together and why? So let's start checking or looking at these images, okay? So you can take a look. All of them are families, right? Different kind of, this is a big family. So we have three different families, right? Three photos. So let's start talking about this. So the first one, Mr. Javier, what aspect of family life that each of the photos show? What do you think?
Well, I believe the family who spend a meeting in practicing a sport. In this case, oh, I don't remember that sport, but it's kind nice.
Skiing.
Skiing.
But what aspect? What do you think? What they are doing? I'm not talking about the activity.
The activity, the aspect.
As family, what are they doing?
Spend time meeting, enjoy this moment.
Okay, that's right. That's what I want to listen. So spending time together, having fun as a family, right? Okay, good job. In all of them, right? They're spending time as a family in different activities, but spending time. Okay, thank you. Good job. So, Ariana, which of these activities do you most enjoy doing with members of your family? So we have like playing video games, having like a party, or skiing. I think we don't go to ski, right? So what do you think?
Okay.
Sorry.
So, um, honestly, I like watching movies with my family, but to choose this three picture, this is second one.
The second one.
Yes, having a dinner, uh, spending time together uh, while we're eating.
Okay, I have a question. During the dinner, do you talk about your day? Do you talk about a specific time? Or you have dinner in
Uh,
silent?
no, we talked a lot. Yeah, yes.
Okay, thank you, Ariana. Okay, Ariana, you. Which do you prefer to do with your friends? And why?
Mm, well, that's the difficult. I think that I prefer playing like games in the third picture because it's more fun and competitive. But with my family, it feels more relaxed to have a dinner uh, with them than having it with my uh, uh, friends.
Okay, Ariana, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You tried to give me complete answer. That's great. Thank you. Okay, Angeli, it's your turn. So it says, what other activities do you enjoy doing with members of your family and why?
Okay. I love games in family.
What kind of game? When you say game, what do you refer? What do you mean?
Mímicas, guest, where all can participate. I think they are experience for all family, for everyone.
Okay, like board games, something like that, right?
Sorry.
Like board games. Board games, juegos
No,
de mesa.
no, no,
Not at all.
no. The words like, ay, ¿cómo se llama estos juegos? Like Pictionary?
Okay, okay. Yes, I
Yeah,
got it.
yes. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Angeli. Well done. Then it says, Mr. Javier, how important it is for families to spend time together and why?
Mr. Could you repeat the question, please?
For sure. How important is it for families to spend time together and why?
Oh, it's the most important because the family needs uh, to improve a stiff own relationship uh, with each of member of the family, uh, each of the member of family. For example, the father and mother, we can need to to express with our children, spend love and time, uh, and to direction, or guide to our children, or their children, yes, their children. And the family need to spend more time. In other hand, because the children can be grow better than the children cannot their spend their families.
Yes, I think it's important there's an important factor in bring up in crianza when we spend time with our childrens. That's we can notice that during the, for example, me as a teacher at school, we notice when a child uh, receive attention from their parents and why they don't. Okay, thank you, Mr. Javier. You're right. Thank you so much. So let me see. Now it says listening part one. So let's read it and then we're going to listen. It says, listen to people talking in 8 different situations, which may be either a conversation between 2 or more people or just one person speaking. Answer one question for each situation by choosing A, B, or C. Here each piece twice. This part tests your ability to understand a variety of things, including the general idea being expressed, a detail, a reason, or purpose. So, as always, before to listen, let's check the questions. Working pairs. You will hear people talking in 8 different situations before you listen. Read the question 1 to 8 and underline the main ideas in each. An example has been done for you. So we're going to read the question and underline, or in this case, highlight the main ideas. You hear a part of a conversation with a boy called Patrick. He thinks his mother helped him because. Mother helped because. Sorry, I'm going to move Angeli that. Oh my gosh. I completely forget about the attendance. Give me a moment. I need Angeli to come back. Okay. The second question. You heard a girl called Tracy talking to a friend. What is her family doing to the house at this moment? So here, what do you think is the main ideas or the key words in this sentence? In the second questions. Ariana, for example.
A girl called Tracy, maybe.
Not at all. Look, this here we have an example. It mentioned a boy called Patrick, but we think about, or we matter about, mother helped because, her helped him because. So what do you think in this case? Her family doing at the house
Right.
at this moment, right? This is what we need to identify. This is the key information here. This is important. Okay, give me a moment. I'm going to take the attendance before I forget again. So, yeah. Thank you. I'm going to send this picture, t-shirts. My gosh. Attendance. B2. B2. Okay, that's great. So let's read the next question. It says, nothing here. No. Sorry, I'm trying to see you and I can't. Why? What happened here? Give me a moment. I need to change something. Remove pin here. Okay, let's try again. What happened? Okay, that's great. So, question number 3. You hear a girl called Vicky taking part in a class discussion. How often does she do sporting activities with her father? So, Angeli, what do you think is the most important information in this question?
I don't understand the
So, we're reading
activity.
this question. We're going to listen in an audio, right? And then we're going to answer these questions. But before to listen and answer, the idea is to check the question and identify the main ideas of the question. So what do you think? What is the main idea? What is this question asking for? ¿Qué nos están preguntando? ¿Qué nos está pidiendo la pregunta?
Que tanto hace deportes con su padre.
Yes. How often she does sporting activities with her father? You're right. Thank you, Angie. Okay, and number 4. Let me see if there are more questions. Oh my gosh, sorry. Yes, there's many more. So, no. What happened here? Sorry. I hate these things sometimes. It's kind of annoying. Page 8. Okay, let's go down. Okay, question number 4, Mr. Javier. You hear a boy called Costas talking about family celebration. How does he feel about them? What is the main information here?
The question asked about the feelings of Costas about the family celebration or tradition or family traditions.
You're right. Good job. Here, number 5, Ariana. You hear a boy called Rajiv talking to his sister on the phone. He's annoyed with her because. So, which is the main information?
uh, that he is annoyed with her sister.
Okay, great. Number 6, Angeli. You hear a boy called Marco talking to a friend. He's tired because he has done too much. What do you think?
Um, exercise.
Exercise. No, I mean, what is the main
Okay.
information? Why he's tired?
She's
Why
tired.
is he tired, right? Oh,
Okay.
he's tired because.
Oh, okay.
Let's find out.
I
We're going to
understand the
listen.
activity. I don't I didn't understand the activity.
No worries. I mean, so far we are just reading the question. I mean, we are going to listen and answer these questions. But so far we're just reading the question and identify the main information. Because before to answer the question, we need to understand the question to identify what are the question asking for, right? Number 7, Mr. Javier, please. You hear a girl called Samin leaving a phone message for her mother. She is phoning too. So, what do you think?
Leaving a telephone message for her mother. She's phone too.
Okay, this is the main idea, right? This is we need to find out. We need to listen. And finally, Ariana, you hear an interview with a young musician called Poe. Why does he say he chooses to play the trumpet? So, what is the main idea?
Question, why does he say he choose to play the trumpet?
Okay, try to keep this question in mind. We're going to listen. Give me a moment. I'm going on to open this. B2 audio CD1. So let's listen.
Unit 1. Listening Part 1. Exercise 2.
1. You hear part of a conversation with a boy called Patrick. Do you help much around the house then, Patrick?
Not much. I make my bed and occasionally do the washing up, but I'm studying pretty hard for my exams at the moment, so my mum ends up doing most of the housework while I get on with my studying. Even so, she still finds time to give me a hand with my studies from time to time. She used to be a maths teacher, and she knows I'm getting a bit nervous about the maths exam. I suspect she finds explaining algebra and things quite fun, and actually, she's pretty good at it too.
Do you help much around the house then, Patrick?
Not much. I make my bed and occasionally do the washing up, but I'm studying pretty hard for my exams at the moment, so my mum ends up doing most of the housework while I get on with my studying. Even so, she still finds time to give me a hand with my studies from time to time. She used to be a maths teacher, and she knows I'm getting a bit nervous about the maths exam. I suspect she finds explaining algebra and things quite fun, and actually, she's pretty good at it too.
So, what do you think, Mr. Javier?
Okay, the boy has a problem for studying tasks. His mother worries about him
What do you
to
think,
help.
Ariana? Thank you, Mr. Javier. What do you think, Ariana?
That his mother helps him because she worries about him.
And Angeli, what do you think?
Mom helps the child because find someone learn math.
Okay, she used to be a teacher and she used to teach math. So she helped him to study math. But notice, she do the housework, right? Most of the housework, and as well help him to study. And that's why he has plenty of time. In the audio, don't mention it about she is worried about him. No. It said her mother do most of the work house, and even though he has time to help him to study. So
he thinks his mother helps
she
him
has
because
plenty of time to do it. Okay? Let's listen the last time.
It's quite fun. And actually, she's pretty good at it too. So my mum ends up doing.
You hear part of a conversation.
So my mum ends.
Do you help much around the house then, Patrick?
Not much. I make my bed and occasionally do the washing up, but I'm studying pretty hard for my exams at the moment, so my mum ends up doing most of the housework while I get on with my studying. Even so, she still finds time to give me a hand with my studies from time to time. She used to be a maths teacher, and she knows I'm getting a bit nervous about the maths exam. I suspect she finds explaining algebra and things quite fun. And actually, she's pretty good at it too.
Okay, good job. It wasn't easy. It's not easy because these options are not like mentioned the same in the audio, right? We need to understand the audio and then to decide it. Okay, the next one, it says, her family doing to the house at the moment. We need to identify or we're going to find out what are their family doing to the house at this moment. And we have this option, extending it, painting it, cleaning it. So let's listen.
You hear a girl called Tracy talking to a friend.
So, how often do you all do things together as a family then, Tracy?
Oh, all the time. I mean, at least once a week at weekends. You see, we live in this really old house which we've been working on together. In fact, we've just finished doing up the kitchen. It's been great fun because we've all been doing it together. We made a lot of mess, of course, which we had to clear up, and now we're decorating it so it's looking nicer and nicer. We had lots of really big arguments about the colour, but in the end, I got my way.
So far, in this first listening, what do you think? Let's try and then we can check it if with the second time we change our opinion. What do you think, Ariana, with just this first one?
I'm debating about the option B and the C. But I don't know.
Okay, no worries, it's missing one. Mr. Javier, what do you think at this point?
Give me a minute. I don't hear plenty the audio.
Okay, no worries. So let's listen. Let's listen again.
So, how often do you all do things together as a family then, Tracy?
Oh, all the time. I mean, at least once a week at weekends. You see, we live in this really old house which we've been working on together. In fact, we've just finished doing up the kitchen. It's been great fun because we've all been doing it together. We made a lot of mess, of course, which we had to clear up, and now we're decorating it so it's looking nicer and nicer. We had lots of really big arguments about the colour, but in the end, I got my way.
So, what do you think, Mr. Javier? Now,
Okay, I believe letter C, but I have a little doubt because in the audio, the girl explaining the house, no more cleaning, but their parents, the parents, and no, clean up. I remember clean up. Well, okay. No, letter C, cleaning it.
What do you
any
think,
other
Ariana,
house.
with this second listening?
A little B.
B. Okay, actually, letter B, decorating, right? Decorating the house at this moment. They argue, discuss about the colors, and at the end, he could use the color she wanted, right? So decorating. Option B. Notice these exercises are harder than B1, right? A little bit harder. But we are just starting. So it's just practice, no worries. So here it says, how often does she do sporting activities with her father? How often? More often than before, the same as before, or less often than before. So here is comparative. Let's check it. More, the same, or less. Let's listen.
You hear a girl called Vicky taking part in a class discussion. Does anyone ever do sports with other people in their family? Yes, Vicky.
Well, my dad's a fitness fanatic, so he's always running or cycling or doing something energetic. I do sporty things with him now and again, more often in the summer, though occasionally at other times of the year as well. He's got a few days holiday at the moment, so he's probably doing something sporty right now. He's always asking me to go out cycling with him, but now I've got a boyfriend and other things to get on with, so recently I've been spending more time with him and not so much with my dad.
So I think this is easier.
Does anyone ever do sports with other people in their family? Yes, Vicky.
Well, my dad's a fitness fanatic, so he's always running or cycling or doing something energetic. I do sporty things with him now and again, more often in the summer, though occasionally at other times of the year as well. He's got a few days holiday at the moment, so he's probably doing something sporty right now. He's always asking me to go out cycling with him, but now I've got a boyfriend and other things to get on with, so recently I've been spending more time with him and not so much with my dad.
So, Ariana, what do you think?
That it's less often.
Less. What do you think, Mr. Javier?
I believe letter C, less.
Less, you're right. Because now she has a girlfriend. Okay, good job. Now, number 4, it says, how does he feel about them? We're talking about family celebrations. So, bored, embarrassed, or amused? Do you have any question about vocabulary? Bored, embarrassed, or amused?
Amused.
Divertido.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Let's listen.
4. You hear a boy called Costas talking about family celebrations.
I take it you don't enjoy family celebrations then, Costas?
Not much, to be honest. I just feel they go on for too long, and I'd prefer to be out doing other things with my mates, not sitting around listening to my uncles and aunts and that. Everyone's always telling the same old jokes or singing the same old songs, and I've heard them all millions of times, so I guess I've just lost interest. I mean, it's just not much fun anymore. I try not to show it, but, I just wait for things to end, and then when I get the chance, I go out with my friends. That's what I really like.
Okay, with this first listening, what do you think, Mr. Javier?
Letter A, bored.
And what do you think, Ariana? You agree?
Letter A, yes.
Okay, let's listen again.
I take it
But
you don't
actually,
enjoy family
you're right.
celebrations then, Costas?
Not much, to be honest. I just feel they go on for too long, and I'd prefer to be out doing other things with my mates, not sitting around listening to my uncles and aunts and that. Everyone's always telling the same old jokes or singing the same old songs, and I've heard them all millions of times, so I guess I've just lost interest. I mean, it's just not much fun anymore. I try not to show it, but, I just wait for things to end, and then when I get the chance, I go out with my friends. That's what I really like.
Okay, you're right.
5.
Number 5, give me a moment, I'm going to post. So it says, you hear a boy, okay, talking about his sister on the phone. He is annoyed with her because she has taken something out without permission. She has gone out without telling him, or she has lost something he needed. So let's listen.
Hear a boy called Rajiv talking to his sister on the phone.
Hiya.
Are you still at Jasvinder's house?
Yeah, why? We're just playing some games.
Computer games? I've been looking for my laptop. You wouldn't have any idea what's happened to it, would you?
Oh, I've just borrowed it for the evening. Hope you don't mind.
Oh, honestly. You're always using my stuff without asking me, and I've got this really important homework project. Now what am I going to do?
Use Dad's computer instead. He won't mind.
Look, I can't do that. I've got everything saved on mine, and you've just walked off with it.
What do you think? So with this first listening.
She has taken something without permission.
What do you think, Mr. Javier?
The same.
Same. Actually, you're right. Yes, she has taken something without permission. Well done. You're doing pretty good. Let's listen anyway again, and then we can continue.
Hiya.
Are you still at Jasvinder's house?
Yeah, why? We're just playing some games.
Computer games? I've been looking for my laptop. You wouldn't have any idea what's happened to it, would you?
Oh, I've just borrowed it for the evening. Hope you don't mind.
Oh, honestly. You're always using my stuff without asking me, and I've got this really important homework project. Now what am I going to do?
Use Dad's computer instead. He won't mind.
Look, I can't do that. I've got everything saved on mine, and you've just walked off with it.
Okay,
6.
number 6. It says, he's tired because he has done too much, studying, exercises, or traveling. So let's listen to Marco.
You hear a boy called Marco talking to a friend.
Hi, Marco. What's the matter? You look exhausted.
Oh, I am. You see, we went on this family outing yesterday. My mum said it'd be good for me to have a break from all my schoolwork. She says I've been working too hard. Anyway, we went down to the seaside, which is quite a long way, as you know. And then my dad and I spent ages swimming and playing in the sea. Mum had to drive us home. We were both so worn out by the time we came out.
That isn't the second time.
Hi, Marco. What's the matter? You look exhausted.
Oh, I am. You see, we went on this family outing yesterday. My mum said it'd be good for me to have a break from all my schoolwork. She says I've been working too hard. Anyway, we went down to the seaside, which is quite a long way, as you know. And then my dad and I spent ages swimming and playing in the sea. Mum had to drive us home. We were both so worn out by the time we came out.
So, what do you think, Mr. Javier?
I believe twice because I think the letter B or letter C, but the letter B is the answer.
Letter B. What do you think, Ariana?
I agree.
Letter B.
Yes.
Okay. Good job. Okay, listen, number 7. You're doing pretty good.
7. You hear a girl called Sanin leaving a telephone message for her mother.
Hi, Mum. It's Julia's birthday today. Anyway, she's having a party, and I've been with Susanna and Claire to buy her a present. We got her a really nice bag, but it was a bit expensive. Anyway, the reason I'm phoning you is because she's invited us to spend the night at her place. Is that all right, Mum? It is Friday night, so I don't have to get up early tomorrow or anything. I'll give you a call when I want you to come and pick me up. Hi, Mum. It's Julia's birthday today. Anyway, she's having a party, and I've been with Susanna and Claire to buy her a present. We got her a really nice bag, but it was a bit expensive. Anyway, the reason I'm phoning you is because she's invited us to spend the night at her place. Is that all right, Mum? It is Friday night, so I don't have to get up early tomorrow or anything. I'll give you a call when I want you to come and pick me up.
Okay, what about this one? Ariana, what do you think?
That's very tricky. But I think that she's asking a permission.
What do you think, Mr. Javier?
Okay. Letter B is not because she doesn't complain about this party. Okay, letter A, letter C. Okay, letter A, she explaining something, the details of the party, of the occasion, but finally the audio, she asked to break up, bringing out for the term for the end of the party.
Pick up.
Pick up, letter D.
Letter C. It is letter C because she asked. It is right, it is okay, something like that. And at the end, it is that's fine enough. So I'm going to call you at the end of the party to pick me up, right? It's asking for permission to go to the party. Okay, notice in most of these auctions, there's one auction that doesn't have anything to do. Sí, siempre hay una que nada que ver. Okay, and let's try to answer the last one. We have time, I think. So this is the last one. Why does he say he chose to play the trumpet? It was the only instrument available. It was his favorite instrument. It was a family tradition. So let's listen.
8. You hear an interview with a young musician called Pau. Pau, you play the trumpet in the town band. Why did you go for that particular instrument?
Well, I don't think I really had a choice. There have always been trumpeters in the band from my family, and my granddad gave me his when he stopped playing, so I think he'd have been shocked if I'd chosen something else. I quite like it, but I think I'd prefer the guitar, because then I could play in a rock band instead. Perhaps I'll learn that as well. You don't have to just choose one instrument. You can play others as well.
Okay, let's listen again the last time.
Pau, you play the trumpet in the town band. Why did you go for that particular instrument?
Well, I don't think I really had a choice. There have always been trumpeters in the band from my family, and my granddad gave me his when he stopped playing, so I think he'd have been shocked if I'd chosen something else. I quite like it, but I think I'd prefer the guitar, because then I could play in a rock band instead. Perhaps I'll learn that as well. You don't have to just choose one instrument. You can play others as well.
Okay, I think this is the easiest one. So, Mr. Javier, what is the correct option?
Okay, the correct option is letter C is what the family tradition because it's not only the instrument available because he liked to play guitar. His favorite instrument? No. He doesn't mention it. Okay, the letter C is the
Yeah, you're
most
right. It says
correct.
his family has always have a trumpet in their orchestra, right? You're right. And her grandparent, I think, gave him this trumpet. So you're right. It was a family tradition. And he mentioned it, he chose a different instrument that can shock their family, right? Okay, but their favorite is the guitar. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. As you notice, this unit or this lesson is going to be a lot of skills, right? You're going to learn a lot of skills to practice. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Well done. See you tomorrow. Take care and have a nice day. Bye bye.
Bye,
See you
thank you.
tomorrow.
Bye bye.
Thank you for joining.